voice.
Really?
So Saturday 10th of the 10th, happy birthday Bernard, by the way. Took a walk along the red roads, and we've basically walked into town. This is the railway station, so we haven't actually been here per se. We've driven past it a few times, and over there is the ice rink. I understand that they do hockey games there as well, so we're going to take a walk past and have a look and see what we can see. So today being the 11th of October, it's a Sunday, we decided to explore one of the near villages nearby. It's called Olney. It's about 20 minutes drive out of MK where we live, and it's quite a quaint little village with a lot of really cool like restaurants and shops, and quite a bit older than what we used to, so it will be a nice little adventure. So here we have some stills, some photos of our trip through Olney. You see the streets, the main street, which has a bunch of shops and churches and houses all along the way. This is one of the churches. You'll see that it's really a mix of pubs, restaurants, shops, houses all along the main street, all with quite an old architecture. All the cars, visitors as well as residents park along the road. It's quite busy in terms of traffic, trying to be able to find parking. So there's quite a nice shop, just illustrating the different architecture, as well as the standard Royal Mail postbox. Here we have some of the side alley streets. There's little alleyways through to behind the streets, and you'll see entrance there to an alleyway which leads to courtyards behind the main street. Feels almost medieval in a sense when you walk through them. You can see the church cathedral peak there in the distance, which we take a walk to just now, and then along the way just the different sites we see. There's a very old wall which is along the church side. There's an illustration of a really old door as well, big one. And here was a field beside the church where there were some horses just parking off and grazing. Kian showing that he's even bigger one than what the old wall is. Just a view of the houses around across the field, and then an old cemetery, the entrance to that, as well as all the graves and the gravestones that can be found there. Here's a view of the church itself. Quite an old one in terms of architecture and style, and then taking a walk around all the special windows and the carvings, and it's quite tall, it's something to behold. So there's an old side entrance, feels almost like a castle. The look and the feel of it, the boys doing their thing. Just another view from a different angle of the same church. Really admire the old architecture and the way that they were able to build these things, and the different carvings on the stones. And there in the middle of houses and shops is an auto dealership, but it's an Aston Martin dealer. He's got a really old Aston Martin in there, and then next to that a sort of a newer type one. Out on the road is where the rest of his cars for sale are. We actually saw a Mini that piqued our interest at one point. This was our pub lunch that we enjoyed, and then that was a view from a coffee shop across the road, where we just went and had some dessert and a cup of coffee with the sort of city square in the middle. Good morning. Today is Monday the 12th of October, and we have switched on our central heating for the first time. Sitting here was getting a little bit cool, so we decided to give it a try, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're sitting quite comfortably now, nice and snug, doing our little bit of work that we need to do, admin, and carrying on. So yeah, sure, I'll just see, I need a haircut, so excuse the look, I have to book one of those in soon. Just wanted to show off my new purchase of my fancy new hat, and Mommy's moaning, so just wanted to let you know I bought a new hat today, and every time I leave the house now I put it on like a proper English gentleman. It's raining outside, so she's moaning because I've got to move the car so she can get in. We're going to fetch Ethan's earphones quickly from the electronic place, which is basically his birthday present, a little bit early, but he can't wait.
Are you warm enough?
So,
He
yeah.
asks.
Here we go.
Then leaves me in the rain.
Here's the other half of the rainbow in Fursden Lake with the sunset in the background and the little ducks swimming past at the same time. So picturesque. Cool autumn evening along Fursden. Simply lovely.